OK かな。Check, check. Is my mic working? It should be fine. Hello. Ugh. We're gonna be slowly rolling in. Yes, Ina Violet, Ame Violet, Ina Rap. We were fed well. That was a really fun anniversary live. Their new original, their new unit song was very good. I like the vibe. I was debating whether to make the stream into drawing them in like a fancy attire. But I do want to make progress on this. Oi. Dude, End of a Life sounded so good. People outside the apartment are partying like nuts this Saturday night. I'll try to break the hair down instead of just doing the entire bundle for every frame. I did finish the collar and the cloak for the time being. Yeah, so, yeah, 4 years. Huzzah! ISO ding. Oh yeah, I'm curious who did the artwork for that too. I imagine it's the same person. Maybe probably it's the same person who handled the original artwork. The girthy hat, just for the last frame for now. now. Ame's POV was just atop the hat. Yeah, with how much Jonathan liked to look down. Ow. Ugh. Thinking about that Myth Live. My favorite part? Lots. End of a Life was really nice. But I really liked their new song. Reunion was good. But Reunion was also happening in like, it reminded me of Breaking Dimensions. Grab some reference photos of Gigi. Great. I love drawing inconsistently. Ugh. Oh, that was a loud one. Oh. Is a mess. Damn, this is gonna take a while. Like, the only thing I have to line is the hair, but even then, it's still so much information to just draw out. One thing that I'm thinking about in retrospect of working on this is I probably should have looked at her original design before drawing this, because I honestly been referencing fan art. So her hair's pretty far off from what her actual hairstyle is like. The comically large ahoge. Yeah, you right. maybe a little less talkative. I want to be lazy. I don't want to put any effort on making this hair look good. Consistent and good. Oh, hi. Nice. Clip Studio keeps telling me that it's gonna crash because of how much information this file has. Honestly, it's not that many. It's not that much. You have a question. What's up? laser effect? Oh. Cool laser effect, huh? Do I do that usually? I'm not sure. Trying to think like how I would do a cool laser beam. Hello, Pong. Cool laser beam. Yeah. There's a lot of ways to draw cool laser beams. How would I do a... We're trying to go for like a... Is it just super random off the top of my head, though? Very scribbly. Probably something like that. If it was like a red laser or something, you could probably have like trails on the floor. I will not be able to see it, but I believe that you'll be able to make some good stuff. I guess lots of like a lot of animators and communities have like a Discord server or something, huh? I definitely won't be able to make one. because I don't think I'd be able to manage one. I think for practicing and learning animation, it'll be really cool to rely on those kind of resources. Oh man, this is gonna take forever. Oh, how do people do this? Oh. I'm not locked in. I'm thinking about how long this will take. Egghead fit Ina, honestly, hey, I'm I'm looking out for the art tag then, because we could definitely get that now. vast amounts of money I earned. Yes! I wish I could do what I usually do with my animations with the character acting, but I feel like if I just leave it at keys, it won't cut it. So I'm biting the bullet this time, and ooh, it sucks. How happy was I to see Ina rapping? Very. Right after I tweeted it out, wouldn't it be cool to see Ina rap? And then she pulled out a Cali song. I was just like, oh shit. I was already satisfied with Future Island too, with Ina, and then they pulled out End of a Life. So that was pretty cool too. Flair going feral over Ina. Yes. Even though she's a fellow Takodachi, there's this like rival feeling. Even though we all like Ina equally, maybe. It was funny seeing her though. Like-minded tacos. We are one and the same. Yeah, Growth Chimera was really nice. I really like the Takamori Reflect too. I wanted their hair like here, but I feel like that's a good one. noticed I think I'm subconsciously imitating Yochien Wars' art style recently. Because I'm a big fan. Yeah, elaborate choreography. The end of a life was sitting in chairs. It was really funny too, because me and my friends who were watching it, we kind of chuckled a bit when they finished the song after this super emotional performance, and then they just get up like they just finished they just got out of work. Into the MC part. Best girl in my opinion? If this is your first time here, my Oshi is Ina. I am a humble taco. Have I seen the enigmatic recollection streams? If I haven't, I wouldn't be drawing this right now. I got a kick out of it. Yeah, Takamori choreography was cool. I wonder how heavy like the scythe was. And the entire life was a mountain range. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin. Oh! Raura finished another artwork of herself. I wanna draw Raura. I wanna draw Chatini in a jetpack. I want to draw like a bunch of Chatinis in jetpacks, all like doing an Itano circus on Raura. Yes, Hypercam. Rewatched the concert, nice. Okay, front bangs are mostly done. I just gotta do the little ding, the thing that like Goku likes to have on his hair. I suddenly want to draw Goku for Gogeta. Can I do Dragon Ball on the spot? Toriyama's art's so interesting. put a story on it. Ugh. Don't mind me, I just want to get this goblin out of my head. Maybe I should just, like, at some point just take time to just practice drawing Dragon Ball. Yes, this is still Jonathan. Jojita. How does hair work again? Looking in the mirror, the man I want to become. Imagining the mirror I want to become. Oh, handsome man Gogeta. Oh, Dragon Ball OC. Maybe I can just pull out the one I made in like Xenoverse like several years ago. Gogeta! Gogeta! I strive to be like Gogeta. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, my shoulders hurt so much from the gym. I successfully went 4 times this week. I want to try to go 5 next week. Am I done with the front bangs? I think I am. Oh yeah, I drew Gogeta because I was thinking about those spiky thingies.
your shoulders and Goku. Hell yeah. Maybe I can draw like my own OC already into like Toriyama style, and then use it as a hypercam next time, or whenever I get it ready. Oh, Ikao-san posted it. The artwork for End of a Life. Night Pong. How long should I keep the stream going? Suddenly getting the eep. So, too buff to fit in the hypercam. Exactly. The Prowler Goku meme. Maybe. Just make it squashed and crusty. Yes, my back muscles will show a demon's face on the back. I really should try to stream like if I can find a chance like during the day. Cause I'm not always so low energy when I'm streaming. I'm gonna turn on the morale boost. There we go. I need energy to keep going. I'm pretty EP. Look at me, a couple of Red Bulls don't hurt. Maybe that caffeine shot. I wonder if caffeine like gets me going or not.
I'm just looking at these drawings and seeing how inconsistent they are. I'm not too bothered by it because this isn't supposed to be like ultra clean or a rough trial. So stress myself out too much. Ina's hip wings came from my Red Bull.
Knight is a bit humble. Knight is a bit humble.
You're right. Wow. I want to animate so many more moments from Enrico. I gotta see this one through first. Also, one of my friends have hopped on the train too of drawing their like animatics. And it's been really fun just like talking about it. I wanna hop on the train too! I've seen the different cutscenes from Black Myth Wukong. I haven't seen that much from that game yet. I don't know if I'll play it in the near future, but my friends have like kept me blind for the most part, so I might try to play it at some point. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Is this after Pearl gets your memories back? Yeah, it's right after. The angsty moment. I want to do stuff with like Mokoko. I want to do stuff with Bibu. There's a shot in like Kamen Rider that I really want to try like replicating in animation, 2D animation, with like Ina versus Fibu. The Beep Boo Wiggle, the press 9 thing. Yeah, it's very cute. Friends in Japan are sending me photos of like the Ina pop-up store and the Ami Ami. I wanna be there. I wanna be there. I wanna go. They're showing me pictures of the store. It's funny they have like displays of made to order goods, so like the previous merch. Not that you can buy any, I think. They just have them to just like show it and just taunt you for not being able to get it. It's kind of nice looking at
what kind of Ina merges come out over the time. Yeah, I really hope we get more like US based events. But honestly, it's kind of funny because by then it'd probably be time when I move back to Japan. I I think if they were gonna rerun them, we'd be let know about it. Cause yeah, that would make me happy too. Cause like, I think like the Takodachi backpack I want after seeing so many people with it during Breaking Dimensions. Or like the laundry basket. The laundry basket seems unironically useful for like separating stuff, like sheets and shoes and stuff like that. WWE. Mikochi had a whole Mikochi had a whole series of streams about that. Or was it Mikochi? I think it was Mikochi. Hollow had a WWE arc. uh, yeah, I passed on the laundry basket because I didn't think I needed it at the time. But now that I've like moved into my own apartment with like stuff, I want it so badly. It seems so unironically useful. Jonathan looks so cool in this one. Yeah, I figured. is all the drawings for the little bang. Maybe. I think front bangs are done now. We're getting to see it closer and closer. It's getting more solidified. For a bit longer, probably call it a night. First Cat collab shirt Agura. Is that the... I know about the jacket, but I don't know if I recall what the shirt looks like. I got some of my first Cat merch for the first time at New York. I'm really happy with the ones they had. I got Ina shirt, tote bag, the desk mat. I got some charms and badges. I managed to get the Ina badge. Hololive performing at WrestleMania. Please. Is it the shirt that says Apex Predator on it? Or is it the one with like the pixel Gura? Or is it the cool ass track jacket? Debating on getting like some of the Advent ones, because I like, especially Bibu's. I really like the design. It reminds me of Umaru's opening, but it's really cute the way they drew the chibi Bibu. Oh, the Kusodeka Takodachi. I don't think I would have ever had a chance to get it. I'm still a college student. it looks really nice to have. If they rerun it. I've had a morale boost. There we go. Another thing I've been wanting to draw lately, that I've been thinking about, is if y'all have seen have seen Callie's recent karaoke. Ollie was very funny. And I really want to draw moments from that. It's just, if I had the time, I'd be able to comfortably work on it. But I gotta pick and choose. Yeah. the new Ollie arrangement lyrics. Oh, I'm already seeing a bunch of doing the splits. Will I ever take a gap year? Probably not. I'm already in like my 4th year, credit-wise, not really, but it's only just like, if I bust my ass, it'll be like a year and a half of working hard. So, I think I want to try to finish college all the way.
And at some point, I really want to talk about other stuff too, like Comic It, Breaking Dimension, everything like during the summer. There's a lot of stuff that I just have been on my mind that I never got a chance to leave. Hello.
Afternoon. It's past midnight over here and I'm getting pretty sleepy.
Hajime's Bancho MV? Yes.
It's a very interesting music video. We haven't really seen it much in the... We haven't really seen something like that in the Hololive scene.
I've seen the Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah.
Super glossy Wolverine. Very good, sir. I've been trying to work on my shoulders. I need to look wide, or I want to look wider.
if I can't get the Kusodeka Takodachi, then I will become the Takodachi.
One minute worth of animation would take like, ooh. It probably depends on what kind or like how dedicated I'd want the animation to be, but if it's like rough animation, it would probably take like, yeah, I mean it depends on, yeah, how detailed the animation itself is. If it's like an anime opening, that would probably take like a month to rough it out, but then it would probably take an extra 2-3 months, like maybe around like 3 months to actually clean it up, and then maybe another few weeks to, oh, then it would take like another month coloring the whole thing, and then it would probably take like a few weeks compositing it. I don't even want to think about that. Animating itself is really fun though. It's just if you want to tackle like lengthier animations alone, it's definitely a commitment. Yeah, style will definitely fluctuate it too. If it's more detailed stuff or like more traditional stuff you'd see in anime, it would take a significant time. But if it's something simpler, like what's a good example for a simple art style? I guess like free time. It's easier for them to make longer kind of content. But one, their art styles that they use, that they decide to use in their stream, that's simpler, that's easier to draw, it takes less time. And then they don't make him like as animated like this, so they can spend more time drawing across like 10 minutes instead of like doing 1 minute of dedicated content. Looked up professionally animate? Yes, I have. LO, yeah, I did some LO work. I did some Genga work too for some shows. How is it compared to solo animating? Personally, because I've been animating solo for so long with just like no specific rules, it is pretty hard. Like getting used to the rules, I guess, and the formatting of everything. They want you to draw in like basically a specific way and follow like these guidelines whenever you submit stuff, so everything gets processed smoothly. It makes sense to keep everyone on the same track, but trying to get on that track when it's so different from what you usually work on. It does throw you off, especially if it's your first time. Cleaner lines do make it easier to just bucket fill later on, but at the same time, that means you have to pay more attention on drawing that clean line. and when it comes to stuff like Genga, especially, not just limited to Ella, but Genga as well, you have to pay so much more attention into just getting things just nailed down. Yeah, I think it's also just kind of worth studying though. It's a fun way to learn about the industry, how it works. Also in case you do end up working for them in the future as well. Animation is daunting, but I also want people to try it out. It's such a fun, rewarding process. I chai. Do you like animating, but all the planning is too much? Skip the storyboarding, go right in. Yeah, I do that a lot too. Especially for like short stuff when it's just one shot or two shots. I don't really go straight. If anything, I'll just like sketch out like what I want the money shot to look like to get like a good idea. I think for longer stuff though, it'll be good to do storyboarding. And for me, especially recently, after watching like movies, watching TV shows and stuff like that, and reading stuff. I really want to do storyboarding more. It's really fun. There's so many. Storyboarding is such a good opportunity to think about things that aren't in motion in animation, like staging, symbolism, mood, a lot of stuff that you can come up with during this process that I really like, that I've been enjoying like analyzing recently and studying from a lot of stuff. So I really want to try storyboarding a lot more recently. Like for if I were to do like more animations for like Enreco for more scenes, I'll definitely probably storyboard to set the mood properly, because it'll be a good chance for me to just practice, I guess. It really is fun because there's so many things that you can look into like a shot and like it's put together, not just the way you just move. Obviously, our jobs as animators, I think making a move is like the main dish, but at the same time, if we're gonna make a dish, we want the plate to look good, right? I don't know if it's a good analogy or not, but storyboarding's something I've been really into lately, so I kind of want to dive into it more. What pencil am I using? I'm using a thing called Bone Brush. It's something that my friend gave me. There's no like a Clip Studio page for it or anything. I guess takeaway is there's so much stuff to think about in animation that I never thought of until like recently too. It's really fun just thinking about it and applying that new knowledge onto like cuts you love and scenes you love watching. There's new things you can take out of the stuff you love to watch already. I got these side bangs tomorrow. I think I'm reaching the bottom of my tank for the night. Ended up streaming 2 hours anyways.
Got some good progress. Off stream, I finished the cloak. Got some good progress for Heron. Probably try to do more tomorrow. Not sure if I'll do it on stream. Some progress. Character acting shots. It's a good challenge, though. I really want to take this to the end. Tanaka-san. Oh, Taotan's friend. Hello. I'm glad the book's been good. Glad you could catch this. Oh, I'm really happy to hear that. Hope y'all are doing pretty good. Oh, there's so much I want to talk about. There's stuff I want to talk about the book too. There's so much stuff I learned about just from making the book, even though it's basically just a compilation of my old work. It was such an interesting process, just like from applying to having it happen to just like placing reservations for printing the book, contacting a lot of people to make sure things just happen properly. I'm really grateful for everyone that helped make it happen. This is just an aside from like this whole animating thing I'm working on right now, but there's a lot of people I need to say thank you to. Have I ever animated on paper? Funny thing, whenever I started drawing more seriously around like 6 years ago, one of the first thing I tried out after like making a batch of OCs was trying to animate on paper. It was way before I had the idea of wanting to become an animator specifically, but it was something I wanted to just try out because I had like a stop motion app and I was just like, might as well use it. So I just, it was really bad though. But it was mostly like I wanted to just try imitating like the act of animating on paper. I drew some stuff on sheets of paper. I took pictures, even though it wasn't like exact. I didn't have a tripod or like a camera stand or anything. I just took pictures with my phone and just eyed it. It looked horrible. Maybe I'll post it one day. Giga Chat is KU who works in Volunteer and does anime work. Dude, he's insane. I don't know how he just like juggles everything. I talk to him occasionally. He's a definitely like at least from my view, he seems like a type of person who just genuinely has made like drawing a subconscious like activity for him, like just like a life routine, like a daily thing. Like for me, even me right now, drawing is still kind of like a thing I have to think about and actively kind of start doing like during the day, or like if I want to start drawing, I have to take that step into drawing. Y'all know with like assignments and stuff, when you have to start something, it's always just starting it. That's the hardest part. Once you start it, like it's probably like fine, you can just like push yourself to the end, but it's always just like picking up the paper, like opening up the PDF and then starting the work. That's always like the hardest part. I still have that thing with drawing, which is kind of stupid. But I think like people like A are the type of people. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I need to fact check. But he seems like the type of person who'd be able to just
go about their day, and just by the time they notice it, they're already done drawing something. I want to keep drawing to a point where that is a thing for me too. There in the book about work process of animation. Thank you. Yeah, that's I think behind the scenes is something I referenced off of an animator's book that I like. He's like my idol animator, Yoshimichi Komeda. But his book also had like some behind the scenes notes here and there within the book. They're just like, yeah, it'd probably be interesting for some people to like just read like my thoughts behind some of the stuff I worked on. So I put it in there while it was like 3-4 a.m. in the morning on the deadline, on the day of the deadline. So I think maybe the grammar or the text can be wrong here and there, but I try to put some fun stuff in there. Maybe it can be of use. Future. Flip animation, I'm really happy I tried it out. It was just a goofy thing. I saw, I think there was like a Ochi the Rock fan book that someone made that also had like a fan flipbook animation, but I was thinking like since guest illustrations are such a common thing in art books for comic, I was just like, oh, what if I did like a different artist for each frame? And I think it turned out pretty cool. Note to self though, I need to, this is another thing I learned, I need to keep in mind like for character placement for stuff like this, because so I guess for people, I don't want to open files right now, but yeah, I can. Hold up, I'll just turn it into the waiting screen for the second. Whoa, that's not GG. This is like an animation. So this is the thing I made for the art book. I guess tiny behind the scenes thingy. But this is like each frame was done by a different person. Auto's art. Oh. Yeah, one thing is for this, I wasn't really, I think I was so dead set on just making this work, just like as an animation itself. Because obviously differing art styles for each frame is gonna look really trippy if the animation itself isn't solid, I think. So I tried to make the movement something not crazy dynamic, like Sakuga back action scene. So I wanted to just make it like something easy to follow. But I had my head so deep into that, I didn't really think about where in the book to place this properly. Because it is a flip book, naturally, like you're not gonna be looking at each page like for 5 seconds, right? And with the way the pages are oriented, I realized after it got printed and everything that it's hard to see Ina whenever you're flipping through the pages, because she's closer to the binding, or to the side of the pages where it's on the binding. So she's like kind of hidden inside the book when you're flipping through. So it's kind of hard to see. So that is a lesson for another time. So either I can try like placing the character outside, or maybe making it so it's like a traditional sideway landscape format. But yeah, maybe I can try that next. Detailing on the fabric, not too much for me, because I'm not the one who is rendering the the fabric. All I did was the rough animation for this. I don't think it's in here, but I just did basically the outline of everything. Honestly, it's like about the same roughness as the animation for Jonathan right now. But yeah, people like commissioned, and the friends that helped me out, they did a really nice job rendering it. And yeah, it turned out basically as close as to like what I imagined. It's so cool doing stuff like this. I'll probably do it again if I'm gonna make another, or not if, when I make another art book. It's really cool. I think next time I'll try to hit up different artists, just like to get the variety going. Might depend on the members too. I really want to see where I can take this. A little aside. This book that I made over the summer is a very, very dear memory for me. I mean, not just in the sense that like the collection of the stuff I've drawn over the past few years, but at the same time, it's like everything that led up to it. To deciding to make it, from deciding to make it to actually making it and selling it. I definitely want to talk about it some, or I'll probably just talk about it every time. It's already been a month since Comic It. That's insane. And again, yeah, I've been in class for a while now. I really hope I get to like hang out and talk to a lot of the people I met. Something I've been trying to do recently is, I'm really bad at it, but I've been trying to kind of say hi to more people like in the HoloLive community. But naturally, I'm a very shy person, so not the best at it. But the people who I have had the chance to talk to, they've been really cool, and really happy to be in it, in the heat. Any crazy cosplays? Oh, there's so many. Cheeton was at Comic It. um, there was a. I don't play Star Rail, but it was really cool seeing a life size. I think his name was Sam. Basically, the comic record. There was a cosplayer that was wearing just like a full. I think it was like a from Hoyo, like officially. But it was like a really nice Sam cosplay. There were lots of Kamen Rider cosplays that I liked seeing. They had Exade, they had Kaiza, they had Black. I've been playing Zenless a little bit here and there for the past few months. I haven't been playing recently, but it was really cool seeing like Lycan, or Von Lycan cosplayers over there. There were lots of Ellen Joes, but it was cool seeing like a Lycan over there because I was really curious how people would pull that off, and it was cool seeing it. There was a cosplayer that had like a Subaru mask, but also had like a fat stack of cash that he was holding up. It was kind of funny looking at it. I can look through my pictures. There were I think they were just also visitors to Comic It, like me for day 2, but I saw a crew of JJK cosplayers. That was really funny. Someone was a Kenjaku with like the US flag bandana, like during the Takaba fight. There's Yuta, there's Yuji and Choso, which were also really cool. There was an Alphonse cosplayer, Alphonse Elric from FMA. Oh, it was so nicely made. The guy was big too, so it was just like I asked for a picture. It was really cool. There were lots of good Hololive cosplayers. I should have asked for pictures, but day 1 I didn't even think about it because I was too nervous. Also, I was just way too head deep into thinking about just like managing the table and everything. There was a Ina cosplayer that had the idol outfit on. I wanted to say hi and like talk to the person, but I got way too nervous. So I missed out on the chance. The person was with like a Gura cosplayer that also had an idol outfit on, so it looked really nice. There was like Sencho and stuff like that. That was also really good. My friend had a booth. Sorry, my hands completely stopped from drawing. I'm just talking at this point. But my friend was also boothing there for Comic It. Tsukino, if y'all know him. But he also had a cosplayer helping him out, who was very, very pretty. He was cosplaying Suisei. I had to think for a second. Like the armor? Yeah, the armor. Very pretty Suisei cosplayer. Y'all might not know, but there was also this crazy cosplayer that cosplayed Rara sitting next to me the whole day. It was really well made. The big fluffy tail. How's my study? It's going. Classes are getting interesting. Feels like just like an extension of what I've been just doing the past year or so. We'll see how it goes. I'll try my best to pass all my classes. Kickback. Oh. That is a long gone project. Unfortunate. See you later day. Me and music video. Harutimu for _415 and music videos are not in a good relationship. Okay, I've talked my talk, drawn my draw. I think I might call it a night here. It went on longer than usual. That's nice. This time for real, for real. Thank y'all for hopping in. It was nice talking. Depending on how things go. Oh, excuse me. I'll probably hop back on soon enough. Hopefully by like the next 2 weeks I can have this finished. Otsubaru.